guys, we're back live from the San Manuel Student Union. Lunchtime Live with On Being Human. All groups and artists featured on Lunchtime Live are selected by an independent group of students and staff from California State San Bernardino. Back to our host, Junior Ibarra.
All right. Thanks, Josh.0. We're back here with On Being Human. We were talking about who does the writing, but let's go back into the writing process. Describe and take us through your writing process. How does the writing process come about?
You want me to do it? You do this, dude.
I could do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
It happens on a laptop, usually.
Well, a computer.
You know, like, we used to, like, all sit in, a room together and jam. But that's kind of hard to do, because, like, say if Lasonic has an idea, he's like, oh, Greg, play this, and Scotty, play this. And sometimes, well, I want to try this or something. And, like, no one gets the full concept of what he was trying to explain to the band. And since we all became, like, pretty proficient at Logic and computers, like, we just lay down ideas with the drum beats and, like, the keyboards that we kind of think that sound good, and then we bring it to the band. And then, like, so we can explain, like, how our idea feels, you know? And then we could, like, all of us can kind of hone on the I don't know, the song better.
That's good, yeah.
No, that's solid, man.
Well, most bands would kind of sit around, you know, like, all in, like, a circle, and kind of like, hey, I want you to play this part. Okay, you play this part. You know, everyone's kind of, and then the guy's like, I'm not playing that part, you know? And he's like, you get to see the vision, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
That's the way it usually goes, you know? And that's the way it's been since, you know, the days of Copernicus, you know? Back in, everybody gathered around. No, not really. You know what I'm trying to say.
I love this guy, man. I love this guy.
Dude, thank you.
You know, and that's what I love about you guys, going into love about you guys, is that I love that you guys are very, you guys are professional about how you guys write. You know, it's not just, here's my guitar riff that I came up with, you guys figure out the rest. You know, you guys have a plan. Each and every one of you has a plan and has an idea, and you deliver it professionally. So they can understand fully the idea that you have. And then they can mess with whatever ideas they have, you know. And that's what I love about you guys, is that you guys are very technical savvy. You guys are great writers. You guys challenge each other. That's what I feel. I feel like you guys challenge each other as writers, as songwriters, and whatnot. So I love that about you guys. Now, writer's block. Let's talk about that.
Okay.
You guys seem like you guys don't ever get writer's block.
Here's the thing about writer's block. Writer's block only exists if you let it exist. You know what I mean? Like, if you...
Go ahead.
If you don't believe that exists, you'll come up with better, like, reasons to keep writing. You know what I mean? Like, if you just say, oh, I have writer's block, I'm going to go away. I'm going to wait till it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm super emotional because my girlfriend dumped me.
Right,
like, then I'll write a good song. Like, you can't do that. You know what I mean? If, like, you want to be a professional writer, you have to write all the time. So, like, even if you don't like what you're doing, you have to continue your idea until it's finished every time.
You're really living up to that pretentious rock right there.
Yeah.
Who is this? Who is this guy,
I
man?
write good stuff.
Okay.
Yes, man.
Oh, sorry.
That's good. No. This guy, man. This guy.
Oh, see.
I couldn't have said it better myself, man. It's. I've never seen that point of view, you know. And it's exactly what you said. There's people out there that are like, oh God, like writer's block. I'm gonna come back to it. But to be a professional writer, whether it's songwriting, writing a poem, writing a book, you got to do it. Now, I know you guys have been together for a couple years.
Okay.
You're newer-ish.
What? I'm ish?
No. The singer. There was a singer prior to you.
Oh, yeah, you know.
Yeah.
We don't talk about him.
We don't talk about that.
No, he was a friend. He started playing drums, and he's like, hey, well, we need a singer. I'm going to sing. And I'm like, hey, go ahead. And we go find a drummer. We found a drummer and all this thing, you know, the way the bands go as it goes. And then he left, and then somehow, I don't know, dude. I'm here.
You're here. That's all that matters.
Guys, let's not look back.
Let's look forward.
Right.
Now, now let's just look back for a little bit.
All right, let's look back. Sorry.
How has your sound developed through the years?
I would say the biggest time it developed is we moved to Germany for like 7 months to work on our previous record, and it's kind of like through that we kind of figured out, like, really, actually, that's when the whole thing started, where we started writing on, like, computers as opposed to start writing on, guitars or piano or whatever. Instead of a garage, that's good. And I would say that's, like, that was a huge moment for songwriting.
Yeah, there's a guy named Philip in Germany, and this guy was crazy. And I remember we had done keyboard stuff, and we had worked in Logic, but we hadn't, like, really done that much, and... He had, like, an idea, and he took one of our old songs on I think, because he was, like, a part of the producing team.
Right.
He, like, sound designed it, and so I walk into his room, like, we had already recorded the song, and then he hits play, and all this other stuff starts happening. I was
That
like,
was
oh,
beautiful. Yeah.
that literally changed the band forever. That moment.
Yeah.
All of us were on the same page too.
Because of that moment, we are here right now, playing on this stage in front of these people, in front of people eating Denny's Express and Taco Bell next to Pizza Hut Express. Hey man, Denny's and sushi.
Denny's
you know
and
what I mean?
sushi, man.
That sounds terrible. Like that's terrifying to me. All right, sorry. Go ahead.
Man, I love this guy. I don't know if I told you guys this, but I love this guy.
Yeah, no, I keep saying that. That's all right.
We're going to jump into a song. We're going to jump into the song Automation. I know you guys just released a music video for Automation. And it's a solid music video. You guys have several music videos for Automation, Dream Garden. You guys do little music videos for video games, stuff like that. Tell us a little bit about Automation. What's the story behind Automation?
Everything we talk about here is about video games, which is really weird because this just hope happens to be. And anybody play the game Braid? No, I didn't think so. It's an indie game. Get it? It's good. It's kind of about that. But anyway, the music video we did, Michael Shafio directed it, and it's all GoPro. Is anybody familiar with GoPros? Yeah. Okay, well, everybody's excited about a camera. That's awesome. That's great. GoPros, so it's all strict GoPro music video, and looks great. I don't know. I mean, I could say that because I didn't do it, so it's not pretentious or anything, but
nice.
It's good.
Well, if you guys haven't checked it out, check out that music video. It's on their website, on YouTube. Yep. It's a great music video. It's well done.
Thank you.
But before we do that, let's jump into the song Automation from On Being Human.
Stacked all the pieces
Automation from On Being Human. Man, Scotty, I have to know, man. How long have you been playing drums, man? This guy is clean. He hits every hit is with passion. How long have you been playing, man?
10 years.
10 years. Nice, man.
Yeah,
nice.
Since I was 11.
Is this your first love, your first instrument?
Yeah, when I was little, I wanted to play bass, and my older brother was in a little garage band, but they didn't have a drummer, but they had a drum set, so they just kind of like they asked me to try and play drums, and I was like, really bad. I just kept a tempo, but ever since then, I've just been playing.
Nice,
so.
and for those that don't know, he's wearing headphones. You're playing to a click, correct?
Yeah, I'm playing to a
so
click.
So it's to keep the tempo.
Yeah.
And that's one of the best ways, to challenge yourself as a musician, to grow, is to whether you're a guitar player, whether you're a bass player, whether you're a drummer, to play on tempo, which is great.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, and Greg over there, man, in the corner, man, those licks are clean.
Thank you.
It's how long have you been playing, man?
A long time, like 15 years. Yeah, I've been playing since I was a little kid.
Now, I know you have a lot of effects and a lot of pedals over there. What's your go-to pedal? Is there one that, if you could only take one with you?
If I got a 2-channel amp, which would be the clean...
A channel.
That's not clean, that's dirty. That's your clean, that's your dirty. So if I got that on the amp, the other pedal I want is a delay. And I got the TC Electronics Nova delay. So it does all that kind of stuff.
This guy. And just with that there, you can do a lot, man. You can do a lot with that.
You can. They're versatile pedals and get a lot of cool, fun, rhythmic, fun things out of it.
Yeah, man. And I love that style of like I said, every lead that you're doing is on point, man. And that's
Thanks, man.
It's great, man. And you too, Greg. Sorry, I don't know. Do you guys have a way that you guys tell the difference between Greg and Greg?
We usually look at him when we say Greg. I say Greg, and he knows I'm talking to him, and he's not confused. If I look at him, I say Greg, he knows I'm not talking to him.
Since my last name is so iconic.
It is, No, it's true. We call him Lasondek.
They call me Lasondek.
Yeah. Right.
What accent was
Why is that funny?
Was that Czech?
It is Czech.
Czech
The
as a whole.
first 3
Czech.
minutes. No.
And actually, anybody who has that last name is related to me.
It's true, right? Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, I want to jump into a section of the interview that's one of my favorites, and I say this all the time, but I love talking about inspiration and what inspires you guys as writers and in life. So let's talk about your greatest sources of inspiration, both musically and in life. We can go down the line clockwise, counterclockwise, left to right, north to south.
Let's start with Kevin.
Oh, great. This is going to be good. No, it's going to be good. I wasn't sarcastic. I don't know why you thought that.
So the question's greatest musical inspiration?
Just inspiration.
Greatest source of inspiration.
Scotty, you should pick up your Starbucks cup because it's going to leak on the stage. And that's pretty much my inspiration.
That's what inspires you.
I thought you were going to say I was your inspiration.
Pretty much all
That too.
Right.
Honestly, I've been writing music with... Honestly, Greg and I have been on and off playing together for pretty much the whole time I'm playing music and then with other people. This Greg.
This Greg.
He was looking at him.
This Greg. I was looking at him so he knew I wasn't talking about Sondak, the great over there.
Right.
Lasondek the Great. Dang, I like that.
That's good.
Just rolls off the tongue.
Yeah,
Lasondek the Great.
Like a great dictator or something. I like
But basically, honestly, writing music and then hearing stories through different groups, this group, other groups I've played with, and how it's just affected people has just been really inspiring to make me want to keep going. Just the little stories and how it can actually move someone and make them feel something.
Nice.
So,
Yeah.
Simple, slightly emotional, but it's
No, it's good. It's good.
Well, I said babes earlier, so other than that, I don't know. Just like like you follow your dream. I don't know what it was in me that made me want to pick music. And while I was like so single-mindedly focused, but I don't know, man. It's just you follow your dreams. Try to be happy.
Now, where do you go to get inspired? Is there something you listen to? Is there a place you go? Is someone you talk to? A book that you read?
It can be anything. Like when you see someone who puts their heart and their soul into whatever their art is, it doesn't matter what it is. It's just human emotion. It's connecting, and that's inspiring no matter what venue that they're performing their art on.
Nice.
It is good. Yeah, that was nice.
No, it was very nice.
video games.
I'm a big Ray Bradbury fan. I'm a big Twilight Zone fan. Oh, I know. That's good.
You said Twilight Zone.
Zone. Yeah, ladies. Come on. Not Twilight meant something totally different even 10 years ago. Just I don't know, science fiction books and stuff, video games, and it's sort of as far as lyrics and stuff. That's it. I don't know.
Nice. And Scotty over there, what inspires you both musically and in life, man?
I don't listen to a lot of drummers. I actually could probably only name a handful. But inspiration musically, I listen to a lot of movie scores, like soundtracks.
Oh, yes.
Which is awesome. I listen to like John Williams, obviously, James Newton
Great.
Howard, and Hans Zimmer and all that. I love them. And so, yeah, I just kind of have always played drums. It is a passion, but I wasn't like dreaming of being a drummer someday. I just really enjoy it. I love hitting things. So it's sweet.
Things, right? Not people.
Yeah,
Things.
not people, no.
Good.
But
Now, Lasondak the Great, we're going to get to you. What are your greatest sources of inspiration?
Thanks, Kevin, for
that's
dubbing me that now. No, it's because I'm like the second Greg that came into the band. I got called by my last name, so I'm coming from like a place of, number two. So I gotta.
You're like the little brother.
I canonize myself, if you will.
The little brother.
Yeah, I like lately I've been into a lot of electronic music, kind of getting influence from that, like everything from dubstep to like Deadmau5 and things like that, some underground stuff. And of course like all the guitar players that came before me, that are awesome, and I'm aspiring to be there,
Yeah, exactly.
As well as, just life itself, man. Just
exactly.
nature, bison frolicking in the wilderness, and ocean jellyfish swimming around, things like that.
Giant eagle sweeping
might make
down,
me want to
picking
play
fish
like
from its mouth.
that kind of chord.
Rock, flag, and eagle, man.
Yeah, rock, flag,
dude.
and eagle, man.
No, musician-wise, let's talk about musician-wise. What musicians have had the greatest impact on your creative process? Is there any specific musicians that you can think of at the top? And I like to play this game. I like to call it Survivor Musician Edition, and we'll get to that after we take a little break.
Okay.
So, Josh, take it away. We'll be right back with On Being Human.
Don't forget that On Being Human and hundreds of other great local bands can be heard 24/7 on Coyote Radio. Listen online at radio.csusb.edu and simply Google Coyote Radio and Cal State and enjoy. We'll be right back.